welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time since I filmed a makeup tutorial. I did a lot of vlogging throughout the last couple weeks whenever I was in California, and I haven't really edited that. I didn't know if that's really something I want to see, but if I get the time then I will put it up if y'all want to see. I decided I wanted to film a New Year's makeup tutorial because it's the holidays and I haven't filmed anything holiday. I've been so busy, I've been traveling a ton, and I wanted to get a video out before the end of the year and do something festive. I never really do a lot of glitter, but today I did something out of my comfort zone. Even for any other holiday, I do a lot of pigments, or I have done a lot of pigments, but I didn't ever really do glitter, and I thought why not be festive and show a look that you can achieve using the glitter. So one of the things that I highly recommend when you're using glitter is to use a glitter primer before, so that way you don't have any fallout. It's very important that you don't have fallout with glitter because it could get in your eyes, and you definitely want to stay away from getting that in your eye. It could possibly cut your eye. Always use a glitter primer so that way you don't get it all over your face. Oh, by the way, did you notice I colored my hair? It's semi-permanent, so it's gonna fade within like the next 6 to 8 weeks, and it is something different. I've never had this hair color before, but I've always wanted it to go super dark or super blonde, and last year, I did go blonde, and it's a little bit more damaging on my hair type, especially because it is dry. So I wanted to do something different and go dark. As I applied lipstick, I did change the lipstick color from number 6 to the number 1 from the Femme Nude Hourglass. I got a tornado warning. Take shelter now. I should probably get going. Alrighty, well anyways, if you want to see this look, keep on watching. Alrighty, let's get started. So first I'm going to be using some Scotch tape, and I'm going to make sure that it matches with the arch of my eyebrows. You don't want it too high and you don't want it too low. This is going to help the eyeshadow look a lot more precise. And then to prime my eyelids, I'm using the eyeshadow base from NYX. It works just as great as the MAC Painterly. Now for transition shade, I am using my LA Colors Contour Kit. I'm using the MAC 224 brush. It is a blending brush. Anything that's a bigger, fluffier blending brush is great. And then with the Anastasia Self-Made palette, I'm using the color Buttery in the Brow Bone. I'm going to apply a little bit more of that Cool Tone Contour Kit color in the Brow Bone. This is going to make everything look nice and blended and even. And then I'm going to be using the color Quarry from MAC Cosmetics. It's still kind of a transition color, but it has a little purpley grayish tone to it. I did grab a 217 brush because it is a little bit more dense. It's going to give a little bit more depth to that color. I'm still using the same color, just a different brush. Now with my newest Morphe brush, I forgot the number, I'll write it down below. I'm using the color Blackberry in the crease, in the outer corner and the crease of my eye. I'm kind of creating a somewhat subtle cut crease type look, and I'm just going to keep on applying layers and layers to add more depth. And of course, if you want to go a little bit more dramatic, just add layers. Don't add too much to your brush, just slowly add more, especially if you're a beginner. Okay, so I just picked it up. That number of the brush is M411. I love it because it's a nice blending brush, but you can also create a cut crease type look. It has a pointed tip to it. Really great for smoking the under eye as well. Now with the color Pink Champagne from that same Self-Made palette, I'm going to apply Fix Plus to the brush to add a little bit more of the pigment to it. And I'm applying this underneath the glitter because it has a pinkish undertone. I want this to look silvery, pinkish, a little frosty, if you will. And then I'm going to be applying the glitter. Now with my e.l.f. glitter primer, which by the way is such a great buy, I am going to apply this all over the lid where I applied that Pink Champagne. And then I'm going to be picking up that glitter. This was a gift from my work wife Viviana, and I am so impressed. She always finds these great little affordable finds. So I'm going to dip the same brush into that glitter, and this is from JCat Beauty. I think it's called Rocking the Night Dusting Powder. and I'm just going to apply it everywhere that I applied that glitter primer, and it's sticking. It's not falling out at all. Man, this glitter primer is only $2. I must say, it's pretty legit. Now I'm just doing some little touch-ups. I'm going to do some additional blending so everything looks nice and diffused. For my eyeliner, I am going to wing it out today, and I'm using the Stila Cosmetics Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I absolutely love this liquid liner. It's so beautiful, so dark, and it stays all day. Alrighty, let's go ahead and remove the Scotch tape, and then we'll go ahead and highlight the brow bone. I am using the Dim Light, I believe, from Hourglass Cosmetics. Super subtle shimmer. And then the Tarte Inner Rim Brightener, which is absolutely creamy in the waterline. For my foundation, I am using the Loreal Infallible Matte Pro Foundation. I wanted a matte finish, and this is my absolute favorite foundation for that. So I did get a new Morphe foundation brush. This one is the, let's see here, the E56 foundation brush. I love how dense and how beautifully buffed it makes my foundation look. I am going to touch it up a little bit at the end with a beauty blender so that way everything looks nice and airbrushed. And then I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light. Just going to apply these triangles or rectangles underneath my eye. I'm going to apply it down the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my forehead, and underneath my cheekbones. To set that under eye concealer, I'm using my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I'm going to apply this underneath, and then I'm going to be applying the Too Faced Cosmetics Primed and Poreless Pressed Powder all over. I absolutely love this, and I talk about it all the time, but it really is my favorite pressed powder. It just makes everything look so flawless, and it stays all day. To contour, I am using my LA Colors Cosmetics Contour Kit, and I'm going to be using my NARS Eda. I'm going to start at the end of the hairline and bring it down to the center of my cheeks. I'm going to do this to both sides. I'm just creating a harsher line right now, and then I'm going to be using my powder brush with the warmer colors from this contour kit to really make everything look nice and blended. It's going to look more diffused. It's not going to look as harsh, so you will see that in a second. Now for highlighting, I am using the Iridescent Light from the Hourglass Cosmetics Ambient Light Edit, and I'm using this MAC highlighting brush, or so I like to call it. This is the 137 brush, and it makes it apply a little bit more sheer, so if it's highly pigmented highlighter, then I would totally use this, but I did want it to look a little bit more pigmented, so I did use the tapered highlighter brush from Sigma, my F35 brush. Right underneath the contours, I am using the diffused light from that same ambient lighting edit powder, and then I'm using the Mood Exposure blush from that same palette. It's kind of like a soft plum color, but then I'm going to add a little bit of the Luminous blush to it as well. And for this eyeliner, this is the Smashbox Cosmetic Orchid 3D eyeliner. I'm going to apply it and then I'm going to kind of smudge it out a little bit with that blackberry color that I used in the crease and an angle brush, kind of giving it a more smoky effect. I need an eyelash fill, but I wanted a dramatic look, so I'm using the Huda Beauty Scarlet lashes. I believe it's like number 8. And these were a little bit hard to put on, so I took that off camera for the most part. If you're looking for some dramatic lashes, these are it. Okay, I have that on. Alrighty, for my lip liner, I am using the shade Natural from NYX Cosmetics, one of my all-time favorite lip liners, and I am using the lipstick number 6 from Hourglass Cosmetics. It is the Femme Nude. Okay, now that I've put my eyelashes on and I got my contacts in, I even changed the lipstick to the number 1. I wasn't really feeling that number 6, so I changed it. So anywho, thank you so much for watching my video. Please do subscribe to watch all my latest videos. And that is all. Thank you.